Good evening. I thought the last DLC that we played, the one on Gorgon, was the murder mystery one, but there was not really any murder mystery mechanics. And this one has murder in the name. So, I think I may have gotten confused. Let's have a look at this etherwave drama that Ada has for me.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I would like to read or watch an etherwave drama, please.
Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
Rizzo's presents Murder on Eridanos. Halcyon Helen versus the Brain Eaters, Chapter 12, starring Ruth Bellamy as Halcyon Helen.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice.
This is a really pretty
and
cutscene.
Lieutenant Jurgen.
This is not what the game looks like.
And those two informants.
Not trying to diss the game,
to
but
Rizzo's distillery.
pre-rendered, you know. Always
But
gonna
it
look a
wasn't
bit
just
better.
the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there.
Nice product placement.
It was death.
What
I
is
made sure
that?
the Brain Eaters paid the price.
Oh, Brain Eaters. Okay.
But at what cost to me?
Who's that? Is this one of them Brain Eaters?
It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's
Wait,
refused to answer
is this the
big
show?
question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special
Is she
investigation
dead
must
or
be
is Ruth
concluded first.
Bellamy dead? What?
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator
Did anyone actually
Ludovico.
die, or is this just
Get off
in the show?
transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You
Okay.
may address me as Mr.
Hey, mister. Okay, mister. Oh, I just want to say mister. Anyway, sure. All right, Mr. Ludovico, what can I do for you?
Halcyon Helen is dead.
I
Murdered.
heard.
Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
And you wanted to come to me.
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let
Hey,
me
buddy.
handle this. Captain Hawthorne,
actually
Subway's
growling
favorite
at him,
freelancer. I'm such an admirer of your work. Cedric Kincannon,
I guess Ada still has to
Sublight
call me
Underground.
Hawthorne.
I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel, least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony.
But
I look
it's
forward
in
to
the
watching
show.
you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out
what?
of the shadows.
Was this a real person with an aetherwave drama based on her? And then Ruth Bellamy, the actress, didn't die, but the character died in the story and the person died in real life? Or is it all a character? And in that case, who's is Ruth Bellamy dead? I don't understand what's happening. I was shaken by the news myself. Helen brought a lot of joy to this
You're
colony.
a compassionate person, Captain. And you're right. Halcyon Helen was a talented woman. She had a gift for transforming her art into wealth. You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
For law's sake, Cedric, could you show a little discretion
This
and not
dissident
bring up
is
your contraband
plausible.
operations in front of an outsider?
Ludovico, you wound
Confirmed
me. I'm
dissident.
establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give him the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract? Because I promise you, I'll win.
Fight, 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 fight. Yeah, let him argue.
We can do this anytime you want. I'll even make an appointment. I'm sure your schedule's wide open. What with your product launch being indefinitely delayed due to unforeseen murder.
Ooh,
All right,
my.
Cedric, if that's how you want to behave, I have no choice but to file an official reprimand on your permanent record.
Oh, please do. I'd love an official reprimand from a failed executive. Could you do
Oh,
me
I
a
love
favor
it.
and have it laminated?
Could we please stop this nonsense?
Who are you?
Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene.
Okay.
Hiring a third-party investigator
You're
was
wearing
my
Rizzo's
idea.
armor.
I've been
So you
studying
work
your
for-
dossier. I know you
for Mister?
specialize in discretion. You have a talent for subterfuge, and most of your work is covert.
I mean, now that
As far
I
as
have a
I'm
sniper
concerned,
rifle with a
you're the
with a
ideal
muzzler on
inspector for this case.
it. Okay. Shouldn't this be the constable's job? Constable?
I hate to admit it, but I'm a little out of my depth here. I'm used to dealing with rowdy VIPs from Byzantium, not murder.
Okay,
Please,
that's fair.
Captain.
I have
I'm asking
encountered
you to
a
help
lot
us.
of murderers.
While you're pursuing your
Most of them have
investigation,
been
we'll make you a
marauders,
guest
but-
of honor at the Grand Colonial.
Ooh. I'll come lounge around and then decide. Yeah.
I encourage you to consider this offer seriously. The future of our
seriously
complex
am.
may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
They do not
Fine.
like each other a lot.
Bud Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement.
Okay.
Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation. And if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
So you're willing to invest a bunch of money into me because if I don't succeed, you're screwed anyway. Cool. Those two seem to have some issues.
The administrator oversees Rizzo's operations. Cedric runs the hotel and the spaceport. They're always at each other's throats. My life would be so much easier if they'd simply learn to work together.
I am sure it would be. Relax, there's nothing I
I'm
can't
pleased to hear
handle.
that.
I mean, they're
From
nothing I
everything
can't
I've heard,
handle.
you're a competent freelancer.
Thank you.
And at the risk of sounding impertinent, we desperately need the help of someone competent.
Oof.
Thank you for your time, Captain. Whenever you're ready, I've authorized the Unreliable to land at the Grand Colonial.
Thank you. I appreciate not getting shot down on the way to my job.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos atmospheric complex.
Okay, Ada. What is Eridanos?
Eridanos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system.
Okay.
The Eridanos atmospheric complex is a system
Is it
of
on
land
land?
masses
Or
propelled
is it like
through
a
a thin
satellite?
layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are
System of
potentially
land
capable of
masses.
surviving.
Oh, so it's like land that's, I guess, less dense than than the gas that that the majority of the planet is made up of. Interesting. Okay, sure. That's a cool idea. This one. Okay.
We've arrived in Eridanos.
Thank you. Pretty rings. Oh, I don't know who to take. When we got the message originally, Parvati was super into the idea of a murder mystery. Parvati and Ellie have kind of been my go-tos recently. Nyoka in there as well. I'm not going to take Sam. Let's take Nyoka and... Sorry, Parvati and Ellie. Halcyon Helen versus the Brain Eaters. Oh my word. Those look like purple spinach leaves. Okay, I love the aesthetic of this. Oh, GameCube. Oh, Grand Colonial. That makes more sense. forgot that was the name. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be GameCube, but... Okay. Sublight Salvage and Shipping.
Watch out. This place is half Sublight thugs and half top rungers on vacation. Both are dangerous.
Thank you for the heads up.
Hello, hello, hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or SLUG, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos.
I'm
the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the Inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
I haven't agreed to anything yet, but, can I get a... where's my room? I want to go take a nap. It was a long drive, and frankly, our ship's shower does not work very well.
You were indeed. It's the penthouse suite, the best room in the whole Grand Colonial. It was actually Helen's not too long ago.
Oh.
Helen's death has been a shock for many. A lot of people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
Okay.
I still don't understand why anyone would have it in for Ms. Helen.
We should ask if they're comping the minibar. This might take a while, if you get me.
Folks get
100%.
heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
Wait. Okay. So the character... I still don't understand. I'm just gonna act as though Ruth Bellamy doesn't exist. The actor doesn't matter. It's just the character. I guess they're both dead, though? I don't know. Can you show me to my room now, please?
Of course. That is, I would love to. Unfortunately, it's currently still being prepared.
What?
Not to speak out of turn, but I think the idea was that the hotel staff would continue to clean your room while you investigated the crime scene.
That is not what I agreed to. I said I would lounge around for a while. I think I'll do some sightseeing, actually.
You're more than welcome to look around the hotel and associated grounds, but right now, all of the bridges to the other land complexes are up.
Okay.
It's for safety's sake. The administrator ordered a lockdown shortly after the murder. Until we've got a lead on the murderer, I don't think it's set to be rescinded. But you're still more than welcome to explore the Grand Colonial. Should you decide you wish to offer your assistance, please stop by the Grand Ballroom.
I'll get there eventually. Hey, cool hunting rifle. Look at mine. Mine's even fancier. Although yours has, like, red spots on it, which is different. Mine are yellow.
I think I must have had something in my ear. I could have sworn you just said we aren't allowed to depart.
That is what he said, I think.
Complex is on complete lockdown.
Can I just take this?
No one's allowed
It's not red.
red.
Okay. Guess I'll just take the storage bins. That is a lot of purple berry stuff. Can I get down here? Or is there going to be an invisible wall? Show me not an invisible wall. Ah, my dreams. My dreams, like the purple berries being produced into that, have been crushed. No, don't shoot things. Does this just go down to where I was trying to jump to? Maybe? No.
Greetings,
Hey.
Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed. You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
Okay. Do I still have those clothes I had last time? I do, because I stole them from... I stole them from that person who owned the clothing store that I accidentally killed a little bit. Let's all get dressed up. This is the time. Do you want a top hat, Pravati? I think the top hat fits better with the jacket. This is not a good outfit, though. Let's see if we can find different... I think that's what I'm looking for. Perfect.
Fancy place. I hope they're not expecting us to pay.
I don't think so. That would be completely the opposite of what they have told us.
Meet a fate like this.
It really is a terrible shame. I absolutely adored her
I don't know
series.
if I really care to bother look around. Care to bother to look around? If all the bridges are closed, I can't really get anywhere. Like, I think all the bridges being up is going to stop me from even being able to, like, kill the guards and hack it. I think it's just going to be like, there's no terminal here. Yo.
We're all part of the Rizzo's family.
Good to know.
Inspector, hope you catch that killer soon.
Ah, invisible wall. So, for some reason, I assumed that would be the case, but still had to try. Just keep buying muzzlers. I'm gonna have so many at the end of this game. For no reason. Water. 70? Me likey. It's Spacer's choice. It's over there. Nothing super interesting looking. Let's just go to the objective. There might be some small things around the building, but we may end up having to look outside on the property anyway, as part of our investigation. Rizzo's Spectrum Brown, and it has a bug in the bottom?
I wish I'd worn my muddy boots and the jacket with holes in it. Can you imagine the looks we'd get?
I mean, we just got dressed up for this, Ellie. Come on. You don't gotta change your mind. We agreed on this.
Some sort of publicity stunt.
Bellhop Norville. Oh, is this who we talked to?
The crime scene's awaiting, Inspector.
Yes, it is.
Can't believe something like this could happen in my hotel.
In my hotel?
When I found her, I was just hoping she had a little too much to drink, but all the grievous bodily injury adds up, I suppose.
She was lying in a pool of blood, and your first thought was, wonder if she's drunk.
Hey, Byzantines and restraint aren't two words that often go together. Wouldn't be the first blood-soaked, unconscious party-goer I've come across.
That's
anyway,
terrifying.
I'm sure you've got questions.
She wasn't dead. She just murdered a bunch of people. You want to give me more details on how you came across the body?
Sure, I'd taken to checking the barroom every few hours prior to the unveiling. Just to make sure no sprats had snuck into the place. You understand?
Sure.
Found her right before I was set to head back to my room in the lower levels for my mandated 5-hour sleep period. Tell ya, thank the law for caffeinoid. Been too upset to get a wink of sleep since. And hey,
poor Norville.
Now I can finally see smells.
Excuse me? I'm not gonna accuse... No. Any idea why Helen would have been in the ballroom
Beats all
after
hell
hours?
out of me. Maybe she was, practicing for the unveiling?
I guess, maybe. I'm not gonna say that to him.
What's on your mind?
Got any ideas as to who may have wanted to kill her?
Everyone's got
it wasn't
theories.
you, surely.
I don't reckon mine hold much more weight than anyone else's.
I'm still curious. Okay. Did you see Helen on the
Of
day of her
course
death?
I did. I just told you I found the body.
I meant before.
Oh, wait. You mean when she was still breathing?
Yes.
No, of course I didn't. Plus, it's untoward for an employee to speculate about the actions of a hotel guest. Not that I saw any hotel guests interacting with her.
What? I think we both know that you're itching to gossip.
Honestly, you're more than a little right. I've been burning at the britches to share my theories. Day of her death, I saw Helen leave the hotel premises with the profit of profitability. And didn't see her come back. A little on the suspicious side, I think.
You think she's
seemed especially strange, seeing
hanging out
how,
with the prophet?
as far as I was aware, the two didn't get on.
Really? What is the profit of profitability?
Yep. Gives seminars on increasing profit margins and the like. Can't say much else, seeing how I ain't in the gossip market.
Oh, come on. Why didn't they get along?
As far as I can recall, Helen dismissed the lady's seminars in some kind of interview. Said her co-star used them, but she didn't. The top rungers are always ready to read between the lines of famous folks and seem to think the prophet was on her way out. Woman lost a ton of bits and is set to lose more.
Interesting.
I hope all that helped. I'd like to be as useful as I can in the investigation.
Didn't even know that the profitability was a thing before.
Didn't want to steer anyone the wrong way.
Thank you. See you around, Norville. Stay in town. Bellhop.
Black hole birdies.
These are all unnamed.
You know, that poor
I'm not gonna
fellow
get
must be
killed, right?
inconsolable.
Good.
Oh, thank the law.
Hey.
Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
Nice to see you.
Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Yes.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on.
Dr. Goodnight.
Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited
That's
to show you.
a good name. I'm guessing you're talking about the body. You want to show me something?
What body? Oh, that.
What?
Goodness,
what?
no. This is far more interesting than Halcyon Helen's rapidly cooling corpse.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods.
I like this person.
Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Equip the amplifier to search for them. I don't have Science 65. No. How do I say? What does it do?
I'm so glad you asked. Allow me to explain. The
Good thing she's
discrepancy
excited about it and
amplifier
wants to explain
uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
So it's a magnifying glass.
Yes, it's a magnifying glass, but an extraordinarily powerful one. It looks through the glass of reality itself.
I'm contractually
That's
prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and
You're
examine
down with
the crime
the amplifier? The discrepancy amplifier. Greetings, Inspector. Thanks to the half-genius, half-mad scientist mind of Dr. Goodnight, you've been granted the discrepancy amplifier, a handy investigation device for uncovering clues throughout Eridanos. Be sure to equip the amplifier in a weapon slot before you continue your hunt for Helen's killer. We just got this. We can probably unequip the mind control ray for now. Scanning Eridanos for evidence. To catch Helen's killer, you'll need to use the discrepancy amplifier's scope to reveal clues not visible to the naked eye. Once you've located some evidence, aim directly at it while zooming in with the scope and press the interact button to analyze it. It's so big. So we have the body.
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational.
Oh, it has a
Greetings,
voice?
designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
I'm not gonna hit it. Smack it around a little. Get out of here, game. Science 45. Yeah. Okay. I have enough science to talk to the machine, just not enough to talk about the machine in any clever way. I see you've been designed with a modular analytical system. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Are you gonna tell me
you'll
when
love
people
this.
lie?
Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Cool. What discrepancy were you talking about?
This is a bottle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired, but all she managed was a sticky bee.
Maybe she was trying to spell the name of her killer.
This hypothesis is plausible, but requires additional information.
A bee could be anything. Spectrum Brown, perhaps.
Now calculating likelihood of Halcyon Helen using her final moments to endorse Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. Low to moderate likelihood.
Okay, it's possible. She was, she lived for Rizzo's, you know? Isn't Black Hole Birdie staying here?
Correct. Bertie Black Hole Holcomb is a registered guest at the Grand Colonial Hotel.
Okay. 2 B's in that name. Make a note for this later, amplifier.
This evidence has been recorded for later reference. Now generating pre-approved complement. Splendid work, Inspector.
Thanks. We'll leave the money.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Taste the dirt.
I'm all for taking pointless risks, but that's just disgusting.
The dirt tastes earthy with faint woody and fruity undertones. I love that that was a choice, and I love that Ellie was like, you're dumb. Discrepancy amplifier. Do the size of these footprints match anything you have on record?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size.
So it was
is
someone
also
with
the
money?
exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
I guess it was her, probably. Can you analyze the dirt?
The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio.
All right. She may have been at the orchards before she died.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case.
Thank you.
You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Thank you, Constable. I want to talk to Dr. Goodnight more.
The purpleberry orchards. And a footprint. Inspector, that was absolutely marvelous. Beautifully deduced. With the help of my discrepancy amplifier, of course.
Very much so. Can we talk?
Ah, I was waiting for this. Yes, of course. I'm only too eager to cooperate.
Do you know the cause of death?
My apologies, Inspector. I've not yet finished my autopsy. Come back later?
Deal. I'm glad that this doesn't zoom in. Yeah, no, I'm glad it doesn't zoom in. It would be very nauseating to be playing in a... Like, I guess it would just be, like, very low FOV, effectively. Eridanos. No, let's go up to our room. We don't need to go to the orchards right now. She's dead. We can't undo her death. Locked.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
Why is everybody staring? Didn't nobody teach them to respect the dead? Oh gosh, is that Miss Helen? Can we see?
Parvati! Listen to yourself. Concierge Halston. Okay, everything looks good.
I'm sorry, sir, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are suspended.
What?
Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr.
Indeed.
Kincaid warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Who's Mr. McCain? Oh, wait, no, that's Cedric? No, something. All right. Can I have my room key, please?
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
Thank you. Do you know anything about the guests you have? There's a couple that
My apologies,
quite interesting
Inspector,
sounding.
but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Black hole.
Ah, Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I've a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Birdie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their
Used
split.
to be together. That could be a motive. Productivity guru. That's the prophet of profitability. Know anything about them?
Her deal? Not making them. I'd laugh at my own comment, but everyone knows there's no bigger joke than the prophet of profitability herself.
Oh, really?
Didn't you hear Helen's interview? That woman is the definition of humbuggery. Anyone who gives her the time of day is a right fool. I mean, Spencer Woolrich has taken several of her productivity seminars, and look where it got him.
So
Don't waste
she
your time.
was respected until Helen said that Woolrich wasn't making any money. That could also be a motive. Would Woolrich have any reason to want her dead? Co-star, you know, maybe get top billing?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his.
Okay.
See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
Okay. What about Helen herself? Any recent behavior changes?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen.
Kept herself,
I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher myself.
Oh.
And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
I mean, obviously she's dead, so someone got to her. Was she closer with anyone than others?
Everyone wanted to be around Helen. She could usually be seen alongside Bertie or Woolrich, for obvious reasons.
Thank you.
That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
Do you? I'm a freelance captain, changing the colony one high-stakes encounter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so.
The Grand Colonial sure is interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition.
Full of
Please, allow me to answer any curiosities
people.
you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
What does the penthouse have, since I'm going to be staying there anyway? Also, what is a penthouse? Does it mean it has 5 walls? Because that would be weird.
Twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't. Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough bits to suffocate everyone on Terra 2.
I will enjoy it then.
Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants to strangle him.
Promise. Okay.
If you're sure.
Fine, I'll ask more.
Please.
What's up about the upper levels?
Most certainly. All the important folks can be found in the utmost parts of the hotel.
Yeah, I assume.
You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec. Though maybe don't bump into them. Could be harmful to your health.
What about the lower levels? Is that just where the staff stays, or what? What's going down?
Who would be interested in a staff-only area?
Okay, it is staff-only.
Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Rizzo's plant, either.
Can't tell me there's nothing interesting going on in an entire half of a hotel, no?
Of interest to your investigation? Well, I suppose there is that one door we're not supposed to open.
What?
But I'm sorry, Inspector. I'm not authorized to grant you access to any staff sections of the hotel.
Oh, don't worry.
You'll have to find a way in on your own. If you're sure.
I was trying to be sly about it, but she was just like, you'll have to sneak in. Hey, Norville. I can just go by myself.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
There's a robot, AI something just for the elevator? Can I go to the VIP guest floor, please?
Oh, so sorry, but you're not actually authorized to visit
Oh,
that
but I want to
floor.
meet those tossball pros. Okay, take me to my room, I guess.
Next up, the finest seat in the house.
Let's go. If it's brown, drink it down. That's a... Okay. Don't like that slogan. Whoa! Wait. Oh! We actually have a base here? Our whole team is here? Oh, I love it. Hey, Sam. Hey, Nyoka. What do you think of this place?
To me setting up a tanning station here.
You might want to change clothes, but... Alright, let's kit you up in... Oh, actually... Yeah! Goes with your hair. Let's go. Penthouse. Contact Administrator Ludovico. We got a workshop. We got a CCN 76 dark chocolate bar. Spatial acuity sensor apparatus. What does that mean? Light armor, perception +1, interactable highlight range +2.5 meters, bonus to extra headshot and weak spot damage. That looks awesome. Oh. Okay, just put back your clothes. Put your clothes back on. That's so cool, though. Probably what I'm gonna keep using after we're done.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
They did not clean up everything.
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Lo, I'm so sorry. That didn't mean for...
Birdie.
Helen, I love you. I love you so much.
So he's been in this room and been crying into a microphone. Well, or he just gave it to her. What is this? Earrings? Okay. I see the blue stuff. I just don't... Oh, I had it. There we go.
The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Okay. That's interesting. Let's check this terminal. Guest advisories. Your safety is your responsibility. In light of recent unfortunate events regarding the passing of a beloved cultural icon, we at the Grand Colonial have doubled the number of armed guards for only a small security surcharge. Surcharge non-refundable. The Grand Colonial is not responsible for death or dismemberment that occurs off hotel grounds. Messages. Oh, I don't have Hack 105. Anyway, from Ludovico. Miss H. Helen, thank you for choosing the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex as the site of your next publicity and marketing campaign. By endorsing the Spectrum Brown product, you are allying yourself with a revolution in the leisure beverage market. Indeed, in the culture of Halcyon itself. We're going to change the world together. Sincerely, Quentin Ludovico. From the Prophet of Profitability to Ruth Bellamy. Okay. So, the actress died. Okay. Ruth Bellamy's dead. It's just nobody knows her by that name because she played this character so predominantly. To Ruth Bellamy. Helen, I don't understand why you and I must be enemies. Are we not both branches on the same tree of privilege? You command audiences with your masterly performances on the Aetherwave, and I command the attention of our corporate leaders. We're both cultural icons with a responsibility to set a good example. I'm disappointed to discover you've berated my seminars publicly and on official records. I take particular umbrage in your characterization of my most recent seminar, spearheading your project, How to Motivate Your Workforce Using Ancient Weaponry, as a, and I quote, nonsensical vanity project from a dyed-in-the-wool buffoon. These are fighting words. Expect to hear from my personal auditors soon. Sincerely, Profitability P.O., profitability, comma, profit of. Wow. Money can't buy happiness, and other lies we tell ourselves. A new seminar by the Prophet of Profitability, coming soon. Miss Bellamy. So this is from Cedric Kincannon. Miss Bellamy, you're a talented actor. I've enjoyed all your roles across the years. I'm especially fond of your performance in Terror on Monarch. Ludovico doesn't appreciate the serials. Maybe that's why he never knows when he's being played. He still thinks you're here to endorse Spectrum Brown. Your performance has him fooled. I have a feeling I know what you're up to. It's always a little disappointing when the audience is a few steps ahead of the plot. Best, Cedric. 105 hack. I don't have any perk points to spend, right? No. How close am I? 80? Ew, that's not very close. Okay. Contact the admin.
I understand you've visited the scene of the crime.
That is correct.
Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
You mean Ruth Bellamy. Halcyon Helen was just her character.
Halcyon Helen was more than a character. She was a brand. Her death will now be associated with Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. You understand why that worries me.
Just turn this into an ad. Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. It's heart-stoppingly good.
Stop. Please warn me before you provide me with unsolicited ideas.
No.
There are waivers you need to sign.
Fine.
Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
I've got a lead. I can't tell you why, but I need access to the orchards.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end.
Okay.
There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
That seems reasonable. Okay. So yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
Law speed. I'll be back. Let's go do some workshopping. Work benching. In this room. Repair. I have nothing to repair? Really? Oh, okay. Well, I have this new helmet that I want to upgrade. 4, 9. I'm level 36. I am not putting this up to level 41. That's going to cost a lot of money. I'm putting on the helmet. Do I put... Yeah, I like that. I'll keep the fancy clothes on me, but we can get rid of these, because this is what we wear. And then this, we can... Yeah, we'll get rid of this too. This is what Ellie wears. This is what Nyoka wears. No, this is what Nyoka wears. And then this is what Parvati wears. Okay. Who wants to come with me?
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
Oh, it's an intercom of a person. It's not a robot. Never mind. Let's see. No, that's mean. I didn't even know they made hotel rooms this large. It was great.
Good. I'm glad. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
Exit the Grand Colonial. Oh, let's grab Ellie and Nyoka. Halcyon Helen versus the Brain Eaters. I appreciate that my character stood up and was like, you know, Halcyon Helen isn't actually a person, right? Okay. That clears up that it's not just a character in a show who died, it's actually the actress.
That smell.
Why is this
Whatever that is, it'll kill
pool
more than
messed up?
bacteria.
Damage over time?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh.
Analysis reveals the chemical signature of this compound is 80% semblant of fertilizer used in the purpleberry orchards. The other 20% is semblant of pool water.
80% fertilizer. Pool filter, a mechanical contraption for propagating chemicals inserted above through the pool water. Someone has scratched a sentence into the filter's plating. Irion was here. We should talk to some... If we find someone named Irion, we should talk to them.
Wonder who gets it if you hit it over the edge.
Ow!
Maybe you haven't heard that we're in the middle of a lockdown. No one's supposed to be coming or going. And when I can't get a hold of anyone in the orchards, I can't make sure of that, can I?
No, Miss Vargas. Sorry, I'll work on getting a hold of someone.
Yo.
Swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your rifle's ionization coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want?
Are you okay?
Tightly wound, tightly wound.
Oh, dear
Damn
Lord.
right, I'm fine. I'm going to my calm place, where there's peace and quiet, and none of my sprat fucking subordinates can bother me.
Or random
On behalf
strangers
of
asking
Slug,
if you're
I'd
okay.
like to apologize for that outburst, as well as all of my future outbursts. Yes, I'm a little wound up. You would be too.
I am sure
Between
I
the
would.
landing pad, lockdowns, gate closures, and constant questions from angry guests, I've got a lot on my plate. And if that don't beat all, one of my crew is AWOL.
Really? Is it Matthias?
I wish. Matthias is about as useful as a manta queen in a Saltuna cannery. Wouldn't give a damn if he
Negative
were lost.
hopeful?
Frankly, he'd be doing me a favor.
Missing person. I'm actually an inspector if you want me to look into that.
If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been missing a few days, and we're low on staff as it is.
So this was before Halcyon Helen died. Okay, sure.
The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was last stationed at the Wilderness checkpoint. I'd search there first.
I'll keep an eye out. But first, well actually, let's check where that is, because if it's on the way... Map. It's back there? No, we'll keep going. Over here. We need to get to the orchards. And track down the Prophet, but the orchards first. This complex, like this system of islands is a lot bigger than I thought. The cutscene made it look kind of tiny, but I think I underestimate how big the Unreliable is. Cause that's, well, it's a big building. Is this steel or is it locked? It's locked, okay.
I'd have just broken it.
I would have if I could have.
Getting too close.
Wait, how did Marauders get here? Also, why is this a gun? Why is this a gun? Handguns? Okay, sure. Designed by Dr. Goodnight, the discrepancy amplifier is an inductive reasoning simulator and computation device fine-tuned to pick up discrepancies in the Eridanos atmospheric complex. The device requires the strong magnetic fields of the Eridanos complex and cannot function anywhere else in the colony. Okie doke. Water or tea? Nope. Burp. Shoot. Fire. I can't see. Not the time for a SigTech scope. Good shooting, friends. Can I jump off the railing? Because I don't think I'd die from this. Yeah! Thank you for not being an invisible wall there, too.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Where? On the roof. Okay. Is there a ladder in here? 3 LMG.
Hey, Crew C. It's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this. Come out! Come out to play! Wow. He's having a grand old time. How
do I get
I'm gonna
there?
take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slacker.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah, the dead person I figured out.
The security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's corporation. His rank would have been that of Jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced
That's a rank?
Premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with Marauders.
I concur. Search his pockets. 3 bits and a half-eaten Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. At least he left this world happy.
Rest in peace, buddy.
Okay. So there's something on this roof, and I don't know how to get up there. Can we... Oh, this looks possible. Here we go. Another dead Rizzo
This
guard.
guard also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
At least he gave his life for a worthy cause.
Where are you, Ellie? So there were 2 guards, and they both died against 3 marauders and 2 canids. Wait, are the muzzlers different, or are they all whisper quiet? I think I've checked this before, and I think they are all the same. Speedy mate, 11 whisper quiet muzzles. Yep. I mean, it's kind of fun that it shoots.